Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another bio-prototype run, and today I'm going to be doing a run with Hydra. Every link tentacle increase organ base damage by 10%, organs have a 20% less activation rate. We're gonna continue, with level 3 until they change the level 4. Into this run we shall go. Machine gun effect, we got a little the Hydra right away, shotgun, splatter, and also pierces. No, it's just a shotgun thing. Wait, does it bounce? It seems like it bounces. Well, like it does like a little chain reaction or something. Yeah, it seems like it's chaining or something. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but like I'm seeing too many numbers here. Yeah, can I see this? It is actually chaining. Haha, I felt it. So I'm gonna go with the White Fox. While they're mid-flight, I guess the attack with limbs, that's pretty useless. This White Fox is pretty useless, and its limbs were tentacles. This is a tentacle build. This is a White Fox with tentacles, but the slow version. I guess I'm gonna go with a slash in case I find a limb of the boxer. Nope. We found a tentacle, which is good. We found a retina, which connects to this, right? Yeah, because the starting weapon always is busted. And it spawns a tentacle, so might as well go for this. And we didn't pick up a tentacle, I picked up a limb, so we're gonna go here, and we don't have anything to connect, so into the second one we go. So when this, when this machine gun contributes to a kill, it's gonna be shooting out even more things in a moment when we get this thing going. For now, we don't really have anything here. Now, of course, we're already at second stage and we can't do anything. Man, this looks so awesome, man. I love this. Does its damage. 333, 6336. You know, all these numbers slowly but surely getting through the wave. Now, the money here that we leave on the ground doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we will get double the more coins next. We found raptors. Really bad. That's on crit. Tentacle. This is on hit. Completely useless. Spine with spine. Whenever I see something with spine, it's just so bad. Yeah, let's go with an on crit 135 limb effect. Boxer, limb, and tentacle. This is exactly what I want. So I'm gonna take this. And now we're gonna say this triple machine gun. Not when it contributes to kills, but when it hits straight up slash. And now we got a run going because this is already definitely a lot more powerful. And the slash always hits the host itself. I might be wrong about this though. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it does, but because this thing bounces, it definitely, as long as two opponents are next to each other, they're gonna be bouncing and slashing each other. And then I also have an on crit effect going already, so yeah, we're also gonna buy that too, as I think but specifically this slash effect here has a high crit chance in general. So that is actually good. I want to go over there, please. I will sacrifice a life to get it. But not yet, of course, because we don't want to have a low life before we are close to the end of the round. Because we don't want to be panicking. We don't want to be panicking randomly losing the run. Okay, we got something useless. We found another raptor with limb and poison or belly bag. I guess with limb. I mean, this is raptor on crit. Who cares with an on crit effect, man? 150 something with belly or poison bag on crits. I guess I could take this. Let's actually take limb, so chain reaction limbs. And now raptor with tentacle and belly on crits, shots. Or those, I guess we're gonna get this. Bullfrog. Bullfrog's always welcome. Vessel with limb, also pretty useless. E. Let's get the bullfrog just to have it. This is crit chance to 84%. So we could say like on crit, but we don't have a single weapon right now, right? But yeah, you know, I could have this here just so that it exists for now. There isn't anything that we could do. This is also useless. Let's get the 100% organ quality and into the next one we go. The build is what it is. We need a couple more limbs, a couple more tentacles and whatnot. I would prefer, of course, tentacles. This is the supposedly tentacle build. So every tentacle we get is going to increase our damage by 10%. And I want as many brains and tentacles as possible. Because the more brains I have, the more tentacles I can connect with each other. And then that's going to be 10% each tentacle, right? So the more tentacles we get, the more damage we get. The more brains we have, the more tentacles we can connect, the more damage we can get. I know I said it a bit complex, but it's not as complex as I make it out to be. Of course, we're already fighting elites here, and whenever you see the elites not really go down, you know the build isn't really strong enough yet. Nice, we found money, of course, as that is what all the elites drop all the time. I'm gonna try to do a big loop around, so that I can draw all the opponents away from there. And then I'm gonna just yeet in, YOLO in, oh, got it! Nice, I got it in time, ha! I think I got the money in time. Boxer, tentacle and belly. Tentacle is what we want, tentacle is these. Now the thing is, do I want to take this? Because I don't have a tentacle itself. I could take this, but it won't really be connecting to anywhere. Right? Like this can't really connect there because this doesn't shoot out tentacles. This does. So theoretically it could connect here if I take it. But I want the boxer with tentacle connection. Please give me this. And we found the blood clot, the blood crawl, so I could be on crits hit. It definitely can connect to this thing that has belly. And it can actually connect to the box, which is literally an on-hit belly. So I should definitely take the coral. I mean, definitely better than those two. So let's get the coral. Let's connect this here. So now we still have going what we have going. I would say we continue with organ quality. Although the build is still mediocre, but at least now it's gonna also slash and put the debuff on opponents. Yeah, it does actually hit the host itself, as you see, because it seems to be doing more damage. And it also has this little slash icon. Now this wave here, the wave 5, is always the go-to hard wave of this game. It spawns these dragons that don't really die easily, and then also spawns elites, which also don't die easily, obviously. But if you are strong enough in this specific wave, which we are decently strong enough, we should be, you know, getting a bunch of money out of, I guess, the elites. Money, not money, but specifically drops from the elites. Because money, you need to kill a bunch of opponents to get money, and this wave being the hardest one early game is not easy to farm. But at least we get the elites, right? As I said. So as long as I can run into the elites. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, I'm gonna run in there YOLO mode. Did we lose? Nope, we survived. Nice. So we got the chimpanzee, 1.35 tentacle and limb. Very nice. And this is also another tentacle. So we got something going. Smilological on crits. 130 crits. Activates, not really. I would like to have this. Thorns. Poison that connects with intestine and cochlea and everything else. Or fox that connects with limbs. I'm gonna say thorns with infinite poison stacking. And now I would say let's go for another brain. And let's continue with quality as always. And let's also get 1 HP. We're gonna now go into this, which is going to obviously be set up on the ground, a poison, and then while the poison lasts on opponents. Not limb, honestly. I would prefer the limb to be here. So we're gonna be like... should I actually put this on the ground? 5 damage per stack. Oh, that sounds a lot better. And over here we're gonna say like on hit it also, yeah, it slashes and then it throws out even more. Because this now does 3 damage, while without that it was doing... still 3 damage. Nice. That doesn't even make sense as something nice, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we're gonna continue with that. I could also connect this. Like with the poison, I could connect it with... No, I can't really connect with anything. You know what, let's just go with this on the ground and let's go. It's gonna now sit up like on the ground like this small area, and whatever is in there is gonna get hit for a lot. Wow, this doesn't even last half a second. This isn't as good as I was assuming it to be. Yeah, this is definitely not as good as I was assuming it to be. But the rest of the build is definitely what I wanted it to be. Like bouncing that bounces that bounces. I need to pay a bit more attention in the shop itself if I'm able to get what I want. And specifically what I want, what I really want is to be able to get a bunch of tentacles. As long as I can get tentacles here, we should be able to combine them all together into a bunch of damage. And also as long as I'm staying close to a bunch of... Oh, 1 life! Oh, and now we're gonna do the classic strat of we're gonna be running around the whole map, not caring about money, not caring about kills, not caring about anything. And in the next wave we're gonna have a lot more money because of all the money we will leave on the ground on this wave. It's a very simple strat called let's actually try to not lose. It's something I'm using most of the time in games where I try to not lose. It's, you know, you just run away. Not like in D&D, where every time people are about to die, they literally just yeet their characters into the fight until they lose. Yeah, in this game, we're gonna avoid that. Tentacle into cochlea. We have a cochlea already with us. I could take this for cell, or I could go for this. When it expires, shoots out tentacle or limbs. This is good. Let's go with mutations. We're gonna go when the triple machine gun expires. It throws out... this only connects to cochlea, and cochlea is... Actually, cochlea is when it expires. So I'm gonna say when this hits, right? It shoots out this. When this expires... He's giving me these back. When this expires, it slashes. And the slash hits... It machine guns. Can I see this in action? Does this do more damage now? It now does 4. Nice, it does actually do more damage. Can I see this in action? Okay, it does what it's supposed to do. So it's like a bunch of chain reactions going all over the place. I love it. That's exactly what I was expecting to see there. Can I do a connection here too? Not really. We're gonna continue with the flame on the ground. 135, we're gonna continue with quality. And we also want to sell this. Oh, actually, no, that's laser on... Yeah, that's decent laser on things. This is useless though. I'm not gonna go with imps. Am I gonna go with imps though? I could go with imps. I'm definitely not gonna use this though, so... am I not gonna use this? You know what, let's actually sell 3 things. One, come on. Recycle is on E now, wow. The patches, man, them patches. Let's throw this away. Let's also throw this away. Let's go with in our quality, and into the run we shall go. Oh, this is the classic case of those guys that run fast. Yeah, we want to run away from them as much as we can. And now we actually do some damage. Yeah, now we actually have some chain reactions going on. That shoot out projectiles, that shoot out projectiles, that shoot out projectiles. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy chain reactions. You know what? We're gonna get hit here. Whoa, we somehow survived. Nice. The puddle we leave on the ground is very mediocre, of course, at best. But this is going to be this thing anyway. Like, the idea of the build is I want to shoot out projectiles that shoot out projectiles. I don't want to deal with what I'm always doing, right? I don't want to deal with poison and bullfrogs and loop-de-loops and whatnot. I am keeping, of course, the bullfrog at the very, very end, in case, like, my very, very, very last shot is going to be like a loop-de-loop or a dragon that can connect to a lung. Then maybe I'm gonna do it. But for now, the plan is to just have a million projectiles mid-flight all over the place. And they just bouncing into hits, and then they shoot out more projectiles. I would really enjoy getting like a starfish. Starfish is one of those good ones that also shoots out a million things. I would like to also get a bunch of cochleas, as cochleas just say when it expires, and the expire effect works with projectiles, because, you know, the good thing with cochlea on projectiles is that it triggers when it hits, and also when it doesn't hit, while the difference being, of course, that the other thing isn't like that. What do I mean with the other thing? This is a tentacle, and this is also a tentacle, but none of these can connect to the right side. This is full maxed out, by the way. I should create a new brain over here with something like this into this, right? This connects to cochlea only. That means I need the cochlea. You see, the thing, as I said, the thing with the cochlea is this thing says when expires, and the projectile expires if it hits or it doesn't. If it hits, it expires because it just hit something, so it disappears. If it doesn't hit, it still, you know, disappears, because at the end of the day, it still, you know, runs out. Yeah, this is gonna still stay as is, so we can't really connect anything over here, I would say, because this only connects to cochlea. So would I like to get this slimy though? Is this better? 2 efficiency 122, radius 3. That's just straight up worse. I don't want this. Let's get the beetle maybe for later. I found a boxer which is on hit with tentacles. Tentacles is what we want anyway. So yeah, this only connects to cochlea though. White fox, life root. Now you know what? We're gonna take the boxer. And we found the cochlea, nice. We're gonna take that instantly. So when this expires, which this always expires, right? Projectile amount 2 shoots 2 out. If it hits or not, doesn't matter, it will expire. It shoots out a boomerang blade, and you can see this in action here. You can see like boom, and you see the boomerang right there, it just flew out, and it comes back. Now my question is, do the other ones, oh, the other ones boost this one too. Can I see this for a moment in action? Like if I don't have them connected, 4 power. If I have them connected, 5 power. I love this. So every single tentacle I add adds 10% damage. So this here is the odd one out right now, but we will get this going. We will get this going. Yeah, I know I'm no longer using these debuffs, but that doesn't really matter to me. I guess I could create another brain, to be honest. So I shouldn't really. No, let's just go with a bunch of quality and let's continue. I would like to sell this. You know what? There is still a thing going on here with the build, I guess. I would like to sell this though. It just triggers limbs, and I don't want to go with limbs. So let's sell this for 50, and we're gonna go with movement speed so I can avoid a bit more, and let's go into the run. Now, I need to have the build ready at wave 10, where the elite appears. I need to have something that I'm like, okay, this build now works. Which, this build already decently works, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to beat the bosses. And look at this, man. Machine gunnery effect, a bunch of little projectiles. I love it, I love it, I love it. I just need to find some boomerangs that, yeah, I need to find some boomerangs that could give us on hit effects. I would like to get some swirly-whirlies that can connect to spines, right? Swirly whirlies and dragons that connect to spines. Although I think the dragons aren't really tentacles. I think the dragons are limbs. We're gonna see though about that. But the swirly whirlies are almost definitely tentacles. So what I want to get you know, either a boomerang or a swirly that can connect to limbs, because limbs, not limbs, to spines, because spines means every X seconds they attack. So I want to have, like, instead of me doing the attack, the swirly attacks, you know, 3 times or 4 times throughout this duration, uses all projectiles, and those all projectiles hit and hit and hit. You know, just a bunch of chain reactions going on. Swirly words that throw out swirly words would be the most awesome one. Like, imagine if I find a swirly that says that it connects to spines, and then those swirly words also connect to spines, and those swirly words also connect to spines. So I throw out one, which lasts 3 seconds, and then throughout those 3 seconds, every 0.75 seconds, it throws out another one, and then those also last 3 seconds, and each also throws out, like, it's gonna be just a bunch of combos. We're gonna definitely go for the cochlea here. This really fits. We found starfish, but we're still out of what we want. I could connect the starfish just straight up here, just so that we have it, like, it can connect here, so we just shoot it out. It's better than these two, so we're just gonna take it. We're gonna go and connect this, as we literally just said, and we're gonna also make this cochlea, I would say, smidge better. Do I want this, or I could just put the cochlea here, right? Yeah, this cochlea is gonna be better here, so that the slash does more damage, as the slash is hitting more often. Does this cochlea here do more? 92. Wow, this is 92. I'm thinking about selling this, but honestly, let's keep it for now. I will sell the slimy, though, I would say. 5 out of 8. Let's buy one of this, and I'm gonna buy one more brain. So I'm gonna say, do I want the lasers? I'm thinking about one of these to sell. I guess I could sell it on crit. Yeah, let's sell it on crit. Let's sell the connect guys with lasers, and let's also sell a bullfrog. Am I really gonna sell a bullfrog? I'm not gonna sell a bullfrog. Let's sell contributes to kill. Yeah, let's sell that. Let's go with another brain. And now we're gonna go with those last but not least. Every X seconds, no, I'm kidding. Set up on the ground a poison, which if it contributes to a kill, nothing. Which while the opponents are poisoned, nothing. Let's set up the thing that stacks. Let's go. We're at wave 9. We still continue being very, very powerful, and we continue with this thing we're going on. And as I said, as long as I'm finding more limbs that chain into each other, not limbs, tentacles, I will try to, you know, use the new brain for another new build for the same thing. Yes, right now I am using the puddles here that do more damage, but I have no issue whatsoever to throw that out to get the other thing going. The only thing I'm thinking about is how we're gonna deal with the boss, which theoretically we're gonna deal with the boss by increasing my max health and base damage or something, because that is the main issue right now, that we either don't have enough damage or we don't have enough survivability. And I mean, survivability is mainly gained through movement speed, to be honest, because yeah, as long as I can loop around opponents fast enough, there will be no issue with avoiding, while damage can be an issue, because, well, if I do 20 or 30 or 50% more damage and the opponent has 3000% more life, like if it's gonna take me, let's say, 50 seconds to kill the boss, increasing my damage by 50% is still gonna take me like 25 seconds or 30 to kill the boss, which at that point I can easily die. So yeah, there's that. We got a bunch of money here. We're gonna most likely sell all those connecting with imps and whatnot. But this is not gonna be a summoning build, no way. No way I'm gonna make this into a summoning build. I prefer losing life here than missing this little spine. Let's continue going for money. I still continue preferring losing life over not getting all these. And we lost like something at the end there, but doesn't matter. We got a nice 500 power root generator, which won't really pay any attention to this game. But we find an on-crit, double activator, tentacle and limb. This is good, and this is money. And this is also money. We found the starfish, which connects retina and nerve. This is busted, and it also double connects. This is by far the best thing we could have possibly got. And then we also got a decent one here. On crit, crazy. This is decent, but I hate the fact that it's, you know, non-connected to anything. I will take it, of course, but still, I'm a bit sad. You know what? I could combine this with roots, by the way. Roots being, you know, a heal. Like, whenever I get hit, I create like 1 or 2 heals. That could be good as an idea in general, but we're gonna go here. We're gonna definitely go for the beetle. We want as many... Beetles are tentacles, right? Yep, they're tentacles, nice. Cochlea of the cat. Once again, cochleas are very important with what we're going on. Found our box, but it connects to limbs, so it's pretty useless on that aspect. I could take this. 3 power, 180 efficiency. It's gonna fit here very well, because this is 122 efficiency. Yeah, 122 efficiency 3 area, and this is 180 efficiency 3.7 area, so this is straight up better. I would take the boxer if it wasn't for limb, so we're gonna take the puffer. Let's throw the puffer in here, so that's just now straight up better. And I'm gonna say, let's start having some connections going on. So this is this the fast attack one I have? This attacks faster, so let's connect this here. Yeah, I want to disconnect these, please. And we're gonna, of course, we're gonna sell this. I don't even need to have this on me. We're gonna go with this, shoots out. Do I not have a retina? I don't have a did I sell the retina? I sold the retina. Ah, very nice. I thought this was a cochlea, by the way. It doesn't matter, it also has on hit effect, so we're good. So we're gonna go when this hits. What's the crit chance? 28%. When this hits, 66 damage. It's gonna throw it up pupa. No, it's doing 72 damage, by the way. Which, when this hits, when it expires actually, straight up, it's gonna throw out a starfish and another starfish. And over here, we can't connect anything there. Well, theoretically, I could say when this crits, right, we get something going. Oh, I could increase my brain capacity. Yeah, let's go with one more brain capacity. Here we go. Boom, got it. So now we actually can do this. So let's disconnect this and connect this again. So when this crits, 28 of the time, it's gonna throw out another one of these. You see 87 damage. If I could say it poisons, but that's gonna still keep it at 82. Well, if I say it throws out the boomerang, 87, because that's another tentacle into the whole scheme of the build. So I could also increase my brain capacity even more and put this in there too. What else do we have here? Yeah, the rest is pretty much the same. We can't really connect anything here unless one of these can change into a double one, but yeah, I don't really have a double one. We could connect one of these, but it's not exactly what I want. I'm missing a loop-de-loop. I'm missing one of those that go... here I would say we're gonna go with movement speed, to be honest, as I said. And I would like to go with find more organs. This is such a bad thing over here, but there is really no alternative. I guess this doesn't even connect to poison. The only alternative, like the factual alternative, is here, into poison, into cochlea, and then nothing, because I don't even have anything else. So let's go puffer into this for now, and we're gonna go with quality drop rate. I'm gonna say we're gonna sell this. This is just straight up useless. We're not gonna use this ever. And we're also not gonna use that. And at this point, I'm still thinking about this. We can still keep it. But I'm thinking about one of these two to throw away. Although this is like a cochlea. Cochleas are good, man. This is straight up never gonna get used again. So let's just sell it. 150 something. Limb and tentacle does attack fashion this? Not really, so this is also useless. I mean, I'm gonna still keep this. 150. With 150, we can't really buy anything. I guess I could buy base damage or crit chance. Let's go with quality and crit chance, and let's go. Let's go. I think we have a pretty decent build going on. Like, we have a bunch of things happening at the same time. Starfish and starfish, and we also have the flame. I'm ready for the boss. I'm ready for everything. We're doing decent amount of damage. This machine gun build, I love it. I love it. I really do. I really love the fact that these characters here. I love the following fact. Normally, you know, there are some very specific builds in this game that you can instantly win, right? If you can get boomerangs with bullfrogs, it's a win, right? Boomerang into bullfrog into this buff here, it's instant win. Even in poison, like whatever, even in flame, like doesn't matter what debuff you combine the bullfrog boomerang with, you won. Or the bullfrog dragons, right? Bullfrog dragons, bullfrog swirly-whirlies, and bullfrog boomerangs is an instant win. But the thing is, there are characters like these ones where it tells you like get a bunch of limbs and you're gonna be doing crazy damage because for every single limb in their build you will get 10% more damage, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try to build a 20 limb build, not a tentacle. Like for every tentacle you have, you get 10% more damage. So why not create a tentacle? And I found this really, by the way. This is once again, in my opinion, one of the best tentacles out there. Is this really? So we just got one of the best tentacles out there, in my opinion. So let's see how this mad lad crazy build is gonna go with. My idea is the following. I'm gonna make the the starfish when it hits, because I'm seeing a bunch of boomerangs here. So I'm gonna see which of these boomerangs it is. It's most likely the starfish. Oh, it connects to the right side with nerve. I wanted spine. I wanted spine here. I wanted while this lasts 3 seconds in the air, it shoots out 3 or 4 times through spine. I don't enjoy what it had. Pretty sad time. It's okay though. We found a good cochlea. I'm gonna take it even if it doesn't fit anywhere right now. I see the elite shoe, but still, let's go here. I found the tentacle of the dragon. This is actually a tentacle and connects with intestine, which is very mediocre at best. This is a very bad one. We're gonna go here. Also tentacle, we can have it as a closer. I don't enjoy this. We're gonna roll. I found the jackal, which connects to everything, so we're gonna take that. Okay, this is gonna become a jackal right away. Yep, let's just have this go faster. And now here I can connect anything I so desire, so might as well connect it with this. I could connect this really here. So instead of having a slash, and when it hits a shotgun, yeah, we're gonna go like this. This slash is completely irrelevant to the build, by the way. And here, I guess I could be like... nothing really. There is no build here. I could see if there is a cochlea that I could improve. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, that's definitely better. Let's go here. And then let's go here with another cochlea that I could, I guess, improve. Oh, this only... Oh, this... Is there one of these two as a limb? No, it's just a double one. Okay, I got it. So we have everything perfectly set up here. I guess I would like to get another one of these, which I have the power to. 700 for brain. But honestly, let's go with the drop rate, and we're gonna go with the brain in a moment. So we're just gonna buy a bunch of drop rates, and yeah, I think we're good to go. This part here is still not really useful, as the only damage I have is this. This is never gonna get used, so might as well sell it. Yep, and I also hate the Narwhal. It's a very slow one. I guess I could put Narwhal here. 460. You know what? I'm gonna... This does not need to stay Blood Coral. We're gonna just keep what we have, but this might very well become the other one. The one that consumes the opponents, which I'm not really sure how it's called right now. Oh, I found this thing. You know what? Every 1 second activation. That's very slow in my opinion. Let's go with every 1 second activation. Because the more often that activates, better. I know it does only 43 damage, but the whole point is to chain react into a million things and not specifically to attack. So that's decent here how it is. And I would say off we shall go. Let's sell this. I'm never gonna use this again. I hate it anyway. And I would say let's even sell the poison. I'm not gonna use the poison either. This is a lot of money. So we can continue going on with leveling up the drop rate exactly. And into the fight we go. Let's see what this happens. Oh yeah. Let's continue machine gunning. Once again, this here, the flame I have around us, although it doesn't really contribute to anything, the whole idea is that it's a placeholder. I will try to get more spines, more nerves, more spines, more cochleas, and as many limbs and tentacles as possible. Not limbs, tentacles only. I don't even care about limbs at this point. Let's continue up. We found a retina. That's actually really good. We can connect the retina to a couple of things. I mean, retina is if it contributes to damage. So, yeah, not something crazy to write home about. Once again, this really was one of the weaker versions we could have gotten. We got one with nerve. So that means with an on-hit effect, which is actually one of the worst ones you can get. I mean, not one of the worst ones. In general, really, I think, are not good with on-hit effects. Theoretically, I should see if I can switch it up a bit and see if I can fit it somewhere. Instead of having all these boomerangs. Yeah, I should maybe put that in the very right. Oh no, on death. I'm gonna put that on my own character, and then we're gonna be like, okay, at least if we die, 5 fruit spawn, or, you know, the whole screen explodes. Nice. Let's continue onwards. I do enjoy also the simplicity of this build. I mean, I'm not even sure if this is simple, but at least I understand the game enough to be able to very quickly assess the situation. I'm still not good at, you know, remembering what connects with what because of this RNG part. I found a limb and a kangaroo. Kangaroo is on a hit effect, which is very slow. We found a worm with spines. This is exactly what I want. We're gonna take this. This is money. This is literally only money. The rest don't really matter. Actually, none of these matter. I guess we're gonna go for the money. And we found a jackal that connects to both the things I want, so we're gonna take that. Okay, and now I guess we can do what I want. So I want the following. I want a jackal that throws out really release. This one. And then it's really connected to this. Right? Actually, why is this 1.7? Where's the actual jackal? 0.72. Yeah, that's even better. So I want a decent attack speed here, 1 with 30, and then you're gonna go like extremely fast. So the idea is, why does this... Oh, the character has 30% lower activation speed and everything. So this attacks every 1.69 seconds. It throws out this really. This here lasts 3 seconds. For those 3 seconds that it lasts, it throws out 3 times, because this has this activates 3 times pretty much through the lifetime of the worm, right? So I throw these out every 1.7 seconds. These 3 times through their lifetime. So this is pretty much every 1.7 seconds. I throw out 3 of whatever this connects to, which right now doesn't connect to anything. So I guess I could put this there, right? It doesn't need to be there. So this is gonna be a bit better. Now this really shoots out this thing, and we could connect more things to it. And I would like this really to be over here. In this, or over here. Which of these 2 boomerangs is the one that activates a lot of times? I think this is the boomerang that activates a lot of times. So, and I could disconnect this, I guess. Can I see this for a moment? Like, let's say I take this out. and this out. This here. Let's also take this out. This and this. And this, because there's going to be a triple connection. And we're going to go here. So the idea is, when the starfish hits, it shoots out 2 pupas each. For every hit of the starfish, 2 pupas fly out. Can I have a cochlea here? Then this cannot. No, this cannot connect to cochlea, only to retina. Retina is on damage contribution instead of on kill. Anyway, so when this hits, it throws out a pupa, 2 pupas each. 2 normal shots each. When these 2 expire or hit, it doesn't matter. They throw out this really. When that's really hits, it throws out a mushroom. Which, why would I throw out a mushroom when it can throw out a super boomerang, right? That's the click. That's the trick. I think this is better. Can I see this in action? Yeah, it does actually work. Nice. We're gonna also say this flies out. And now we can connect one here too, right? When this expires, it also shoots out another starfish. Because why not, right? Why not? And this is a better connected thing now. This has 5. So I would say when this expires, it shoots out a machine gun effect. And then also over here, this shoots out a boomerang effect. I need some more connections here, which we are lacking right now. Most of my weapons literally cannot connect to anything. You know what? How often does this stack? 0.97. Okay, I can disconnect this part here. Right? I can go like these 3 go down here. And then this disconnects. We're gonna go over here. Boom, done. Right? Now this every 0.97 seconds, I throw out this really, and that's really every 0.9 seconds shoots out a triple machine gun. And that's nice, in my opinion. And over here, we're gonna go back to what we used to have. A very sad time indeed. You know what? This is a throwaway. When I stay stationary, forget this. I would like this with some specific things, to be honest. This is also throwaway. Bye-bye. I have 809. Do I want brain power? Another brain? Actually, definitely not another brain. Do I want another brain power, though, to connect this boomerang there? I guess I could do that. So let's go with brain power. Yeah, for 600. And let's go like... It also throws out the boomerang. This really throws out the boomerang and the swordfish. Right, which is pretty good. Where's my good boomerang? At the end of this line. Okay, I mean, it's good here. And then this doesn't connect anything. I guess we're gonna continue having the belly of the flame. Because there isn't anything else, right? This is definitely a throwaway. 76 kills, it does something. Not really. Yeah, we can't really have anything here. This is useless, we're not gonna have spawns, so let's sell it. Most of these are good, but whatever. Narwhal. I mean, I could go for wings. I would like to go... I'm keeping the narwhal in case I find... This is a throwaway, though. I keep the narwhal in case I find... Let's go with damage up, I would say, to be honest. Let's go with base damage up. I'm not sure if this is multiplicative with the rest, by the way. Let's also go with the crit chance. And with 69 coins, we're gonna go into the next fight. And I'm keeping this really for a Schrodinger. The narwhal thing, I'm keeping it for a Schrodinger effect. The Schrodinger, Schrodinger. Okay, so the Schrodinger effect is that if an opponent is below a specific threshold, they instantly die. That thing most of the time has an 8% threshold. Now, if you increase that 8% by 500%, that's 20%. So a 20% threshold on kill is a very high amount of damage. It's, I think it's 25% more damage done. Because, yeah, because... If you don't need to do the last 20% of the opponent's life and damage, then it's as if only 80% of your damage is enough to kill the opponents. And how much damage do you gain from 80% kill? Well, if you want to go from 80% to 100, you need like 25% more damage. I don't know if I explained this correctly, but I can guarantee you that if the opponent dies, like, take that as a gospel, I guess, although you can search it up if you want. But I'm bad at explaining the math behind this, but I know for a guarantee that if something dies at 20% life, then it's as if you get a 25% damage boost. If something dies at 50% life, then it's as if you got a 100% damage boost. Right? Because it dies at half health. Therefore, you only need to do half damage. Like, half the damage you do is enough to kill. Therefore, it's as if you doubled your damage, right? I don't know, you know, if you try to be a bit intuitive through, like, I don't know, man. Sit down and do the math. 50%, I just lost the blue thing, but who cares? We got a limb connecting here. That's also pretty useless. But this is an on-hit effect, and it can poison bag or belly on hit, which is nice. We got a Raven with Tentacle and an R1 with Tentacle, nice. And this is also on crit with Tentacle, so decent. Dragon is Tentacle once again. We found an Elichu for damage taken. But no, we're gonna go with Dragon here, which connects with Nerves. Not really that good, but at least it's, you know, another Tentacle. Dragonfly, that's the movement speed thing. I could have this for myself. I could do the buff, but I'm gonna say with the cat, the on-expire effect, of course, is busted. And we found another cat. Or a Jackal. Jackal really fits with this really idea. But cat fits with literally everything else. So we're gonna go with cat. And I found another Raven, which is on a kill effect. You know what? I'm gonna roll these. I don't enjoy them. We found the Coral, which connects the Nerves. We're gonna definitely take that. It also has chain, so this is really good. So we just found a busted thing. This is chain 1 on month 3. This is chain 2 on month 3. So this is straight up better right away. So I'm gonna just straight up take it. We just upgraded the build. And now the time has come to throw this away, as I now definitely have something here that I can throw in. So let's go with the with the faster and more efficient version, which is unbelievable to me still that that's a thing. These hit and those fly out. Actually, you know what? While these are mid-air... No. Oh, this has a little bit of everything. So we're gonna go with when these expire. Because this is the best thing you can connect with anything, to be honest. When these expire, throw out the dragon. Yeah, I mean, there is no crazy connection here right now. But we could say that the dragon, while it's really... When it hits, on hit... Does this thing only have nerves? Yeah. So, on hit... Not on crit or anything else. It does the debuff. Okay, fair enough. We still don't have a million things. You know what? I think the time has come to throw these Cochlea, as we straight up have a million that are better. Throw this out. Throw this out. Throw this out as it's useless. Am I gonna use the puffer? Not really. I'm still just keeping the bullfrog just in case. The bullfrog is... This is useless. This still can stick around, I think. Yeah, these are all good. Yeah, these are all decent. Let's go into another brain. Do I really want another brain right now? I'm gonna get another brain. And let's also go with another base damage. Because the more damage we do, the better. And the brain is, of course, going to be Narwhal into nothing. Because we have the dragons that actually on hit do poison damage. Let's continue with the really thingy we have going on. Narwhal into this. 44, wow, 44 damage per stack. Let's go with the Narwhal, why not? Once in a while it's gonna be doing something. Hey, look, we have this really that attack. Nice, I love it. Can opponents even come close to us? Can opponents even come close? Narwhal, activate! Yeah, I love it. Narwhal, activate! I mean, it doesn't really do anything. I would like to continue having more and more tentacles. This is so awesome, man. What is this? Oh, this is the belly of the flame. Which, who cares? Really, it doesn't really fit the build. Really, who cares? You know what? At the end of the run, I should just throw all my money into the bin, throw all the items I don't care about into the bin, and then just try to create new organs and try to find like more limbs and whatnot. I think right now we only need tentacles. Look at this, we found our tentacle, very nice. I need to only find tentacles, and I hope this dragon that we just picked up is going to have connection to spines. I think I really start finding out what is better with what, right? Like, for example, boomerangs and dragons and swirly-whirlies are good with lungs. Specifically, swirly-whirlies and dragons. The dragons are these heads that float around. Dragons and swirly-whirlies are good with spines, because those things stay in the air long enough for them to fire 2 and 3 times. The coral thing, anything that is a machine gun or like effect, is good with either on hit effect. If it has bounces, like if it's, for example, the coral that has bounces, then it's good with on hit. If it's like the starfish, it just hits once and then it's done, then you want it to be on expire, like with Cochlea, so that all 5 of them, no matter if they hit or not, are gonna actually 170. Wow, we left so many things behind. At least we got a jackal with limbs. It's useless. It's completely useless. And also we found a swirly-whirly, but with what? With retina, also completely useless. So you see, this and this with lung. This is good. This is busted actually. So whoopsie. We found a narwhal with 5 activation time. That's something very rare, to be honest. And a cat. We have so many cats. Yeah, we already have like 2 Cochlea of the cat. I don't need narwhal. Let's get the good narwhal. Found a jackal. We found the bullfrog, but only with poison bag. I mean, I could still connect this to the skull here. We found our jackal, but with tentacle. This is actually good. But once again, these dragons just straight up don't connect to what we need them to. So, yeah, we got some issues. I guess I'm gonna do something like this. No, when this expires, we're gonna go here. Actually, this should be on hit. This should not be on expire. This, and also not on crit. Yeah, this is like on hit, but this is limbs. And yeah, it needed to be like an on-hit effect with, yeah, this should not be expired because this bounces. This bounces and should definitely be on hit. But on expired is also good. So you're definitely gonna become the classic busted build thing machine here. While the defect, well, they die from the flames. This really flies out. What does this really connect to? Retina. I guess we could have this really here. So when this expires, throw it there. It's really, and this retina won't connect to anything anyway, so that's completely useless. And we're gonna say that when this kills something, also useless. I guess when this hits something, I mean, I don't even have anything here to connect. I guess a poison bag. Yeah, I guess when this hits, poison the opponents. Whatever, doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. This whole line over here is okay. This is a 10-second activation, 460 power. How can this be? Okay, this is a 5-second activation, 8-second activation. 500 power. Wow, this is a huge size, that's the difference. Okay, well, we're gonna go with this regardless. And we don't really have anything else to connect anyway, so we're gonna continue. This is a completely useless, we're gonna sell it. And this is decent, but we got this. I'm still searching for more limbs, like we're still missing 1 million limbs. It's not like the build is done or anything. We got a bullfrog that's useless, a jackal. I guess we're gonna check the jackal because it's a tentacle jackal and the rest are trash. I was still in the shop, I just realized. Reality. Both of these are bad. Do I have a swirly that is connected to... Nope, nerve. Or a boomerang. No, maybe a swirly or a boomerang that somehow... Spine, this one. This is the godlike one. This is the one we're searching for. 0.9. 0.96. Well, that's what happens when... it's not attacking. You know what? It is what it is. This is a 10 out of 10 anyway. 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! Brain capacity, not really. I guess we're gonna go with just a bunch of crit chances. Because, well, crit damage. Because fact of the matter is... we have some things that say on crit. How simple as that. Look at this, even if we miss, this really is just do something crazy. And we got the huge area around us. And this should be a boss stage, theoretically. I love this, man. I love the machine gunnery that's going on. That's doing hundreds of damage. And look at the 3 dragons. The 3 dragons are like, we're flame! We are flame! We are flame! By the way, the fact that we got dragons with lungs, although always is busted, right now doesn't even help us in any way. Like, it doesn't fit the build at all. I do enjoy it, though. I do enjoy it, though. And attack them! Attack them! And now we're flaming them ground. And the awesome thing is that the closer opponents are, the closer the dragons are, right? Because the dragons spawn... dependent, the distance where the dragons spawn has to do with where the opponent is in comparison to you when the trigger happens. So if you have something like an on-hit effect that spawns a dragon, if the opponent that you hit is next to you, then the dragon's gonna spawn next to you. If the opponent that it hits is very far away, then the dragon's gonna spawn back there, and it's gonna do the loop around you from that distance. So that means if opponents are very far away from us, the dragons are just straight up very far away and just are burning everything outside the crust. If oh, we found a yellow wings here, that's money. That's actually money because we're not gonna do anything with it. Unless I actually put the narwhal on it. No, I don't think so. We're gonna see. Let's continue getting money. Oh, look, another tentacle. Very nice, very nice. I guess the narwhal is once again gonna get lost. We're gonna create another tentacle build. Nice, nice. We got a tentacle here with 2 right sides. Ooh, chain 3, projectile 2. Connects to cochlea. Oh, and nerves. Perfect. This is the next thing that we're gonna be using for attacking. Yeah, we literally got exactly what I wanted. We found a raven. I guess we're gonna take it. Definitely forget this part. I don't enjoy these, honestly, but I guess we're gonna take a tentacle here. It connects to retina, that's good. This context intestine is completely useless. I guess we're gonna get another cochlea. Actually, I'm kidding. We're gonna get another tentacle. And, whoo, got a starfish. It combines with nerves. That's really good for starfish. So, you're out. This build's out again. Let's go with the fastest attacking one. 0.77. This one, 0.76. This is just a smidge faster. It doesn't connect to 1, though. Ah, we're gonna do a combo here anyway. Oh, this connects to limbs. This is useless. This is the only useful one. We're gonna, of course, go into the starfish right away, as this connects to nerves and spines. Spines are useless at this point. Yeah, unless I have an extremely fast spine. Pierce 5, well, whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna go with an on-hit effect, which is the yellow ones. This connects only to limbs. Ooh, tentacles and limbs, very nice. Tentacles and tentacles. And then these here. Actually, is this the unexpire effect? This is a retina, this is a retina. Projectile amount 1. Chain 3, projectile amount 2. Duration 1 second, so this is gonna expire at some point anyway. So we're gonna go with when this expires. It throws out these things. And these things chain amount 2, projectile 3, yeah, whatever. When this expires, nothing, because we're out. We're out. I guess instead of going here, it would be better to be like when this expires, right? Chain reaction effects are just straight up better. Instead of being like on hit. Is it? When this expires, well, this is guaranteed gonna expire, right? And this shoots out 3. That's the idea. So this shoots out 5. This is not guaranteed gonna hit anything, but this does not connect to Cochlea, so I can't really do anything about it. So this, straight up, it's gonna hit some things. So if it hits 2 things, right? That's the only thing. If this shoots out 5 projectiles once. So if this hits 2 things, then those 2 things are gonna shoot out 2 projectiles. Those 2 projectiles are guaranteed gonna expire. So those 2 projectiles are gonna throw out, you know, 3 of these each, right? Each of those 2 projectiles are gonna throw these out, 3 of these out. And these are also guaranteed gonna expire at some point, either if they hit opponents or not. So these 3 are each gonna throw out 1 of these. Which, I mean, it's the end line, so what can I say? So I do enjoy this chain reaction going on. Although I could say that maybe it's better to say these things go here. Oh, this connects to nerve and cochlea, right? I want this to be like the very last one. I want the very last explosion to be the star. Right? Because these always expire. Can I, for example, say, let's save this. Okay, let's also save this. And then we're gonna say, you go here. So this throws out 2. These chain reacts. These always end at some point. And these also always end at some point. And now, while this here, can this also expire? This also connects to retina. No, this is a retina. This is not something I want. This is something I want. So I want to connect this here now. And then you can go over here, for example. So this should be better because these always expire. And then the very last one is going to be 1,000,000 stars. And then any of these stars that hit are going to hit with the Hornet. And also every one that hits is also gonna burn the opponents. Nice. That's even better. So we also got the debuff going. And now we also got like a bunch of things that connected again. So this now is doing 12 damage at this point. So that's nice. We're gonna sell you for sure. Can I connect anything else here? Honestly, I have 1,000,000 connections to go through. This is useless. We're not gonna use it ever. This poison is decent. I could fit it somewhere, I guess. Or not. I could fit it somewhere here, maybe. Oh, these are all connected. Okay. I don't need 1,000,000 retinas. Because this is Tentacle LM, this is Tentacle LM, so we're gonna throw this away, right? 259, yeah, this is out. This is out. And on crit effect, this doesn't even connect Tentacles, this is out instantly. I guess the poison is out. The narwhal is out, I mean, we're never using those again. And the spine stay. The spine doesn't even do anything, this is out. Tentacle, and Tentacle and poison bag. Yeah, the rest will stay for now. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do with them. I have 1,300. We're at wave 15. So we're not gonna see anything of what we're gonna do with. Brain capacity is there. What can I fit in this build? I guess almost nothing. The only thing I can possibly fit is like one last tentacle over here. So let's just find one last one. These are useless. You know what? If I buy this and sell it, it's gonna sell back for 70. So it's pretty much the same thing. Might as well roll. Found a starfish. Yeah, I can just take a starfish and be done with this. So let's just take a starfish, throw it over here. Nice, because this is also gonna expire. Yeah, so we still throw out 2 starfish, and this starfish, when it hits, throws out also these things. Right? So as simple as that. Spine or nerve? Yeah, no, we're good with these. Yeah, we're good and on hit. Nice. We got everything going. I'm gonna say let's go with crit chance, because I have a couple of on crits effects going on. I'm gonna say let's maybe go with crit damage, base damage, more crit damage, and now we're gonna hope we're not gonna die because I have only 4 life, and who knows? Who knows? Is this build gonna work? In my opinion, it should. I think I made it the correct way. MCO almost got hit by an elite there. I didn't even see it. Somehow, always in the beginning of these fights, elites somehow creep up onto me. But I like what we got going on. Oh, I forgot to remove the poison, this thing from the... Yeah, from the flames. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I do enjoy how this build is out to be. So look at this, there's swirlies go around, and also the starfish at the very end of everything is working. Everything is working as intended. And we found a little bullfrog legendary at the end, just to have it, you know, just to remember the good old days. Look at this, we're doing like 300, 400 damage per hit. I mean, not 400, but we're doing 200 something damage per hit. Now the flames, of course, instantly are starting to do thousands of damages because it's always busted, you know. And yeah, the closer the opponents are, the more bounces we do. So just everything explodes here. We also got the dragons with the flames. Always good to have a little bit of debuffs and DPS going on. Helps out. And one of the 2 bosses is dead. And in a moment, the next one's gonna die too. And at this point, we have won. Hey, look, the box is still becoming smaller and smaller. And now Elite just appeared. And we won. As simple as that. Because every character that you build into the character strengths is going to be busted. That's why I enjoy this game. I do enjoy that every single thing you can do becomes busted. I'm still waiting for the maybe change on the difficulty setting there. Once again, I don't really want the difficulty to become easier, but if your point is that you want the it's the same thing. I mean, it is. Once again, busted. Look at this, look at this. Forget the difficulty, forget me trash talking about this thing again. Let's continue actually with the run here. Let's do the ending. Everything is splitting, everything is doing chain reactions into chain reactions into chain reactions. You don't need to have million boomerangs, you don't need to have the most busted build in the universe. Hopefully a card's gonna appear at the top right, because I have done the most busted run in the universe. That is literally lagging your PC. But you don't need to do it, right? You can still beat this game with anything and everything as long as you have chain reactions going. Research complete. Let's actually go into the new character, Apocalypse. Let's see what Apocalypse is actually providing us with. Apocalypse is a prototype that spreads disease and suffering. Yeah, effects of poison bags also affect hosts nearby units when they die. Okay, minus 20% organ-based damage except for poison bags. Ooh, every debuff increased damage taken for its host by 10%. Whoa, okay. I like this. You know what we're gonna build with this. Although it says poison bags, also affects hosts when they die. Okay, so that means the poison spreads when they die. Insane. Love it. This is literally it's really a dragon into poison bag build, of course, or just, you know, you leave them on the ground depending on what you get in test and build. I don't know. We're gonna see because we're gonna do the run at some point. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. We're playing this game every single day until I get bored of it, but right now I'm having fun. These chain reactions are awesome, and we're still like so many more runs to go through. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface of this, and it really feels like the dev is patching this every 2 or 3 days, because I'm always seeing differences. I still have not joined the Discord to see what the differences are, but still, I love the fact that I'm exploring the game and it's as if it's still fresh. Anyway, that's going to be for today. As always, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.